going quite well at the moment. My wrists are fine. My wrist's fine now. My ankle's fine. I'm not wearing any support on that. That's back to normal, or as normal as it gets. My knee's not too bad. No real problems with my knee. A bit stiffness, but I'm going to have to. That's something I'm going to have to live with. I can't do a great deal about. Um, I'm not quite sure. I think it's about a month, or maybe it's more, or maybe it's 2 months. I'm not quite sure since I posted. Things have been fine. I've had no problems with my angina. That's been 100. That's been fine. I had a checkup last Friday regarding my angina and that's fine. My blood pressure was spot on. No problems with my asthma either. Probably at this moment in time, I would say apart from aches and pains with you get as you're getting older, in better health than I've been for probably since I started doing these. Really, um, no problems with me back. That's all right. My neck's fine, which I have had problems with. As I said, my wrist's all right. My ankle's back to normal. I'm just not wearing anything on that apart from a sock. Not I occasionally use a walking stick just because of this. My knee's sometimes a bit stiff and it's a bit sometimes a bit awkward to get around. I'm not really using it very much. It's sometimes first thing on the morning when I get out of bed, I tend to have a stick next to my bed. But I find when I first get up in the morning, it's a bit stiff and a bit awkward to get going. But I'm doing quite well. I'm doing quite well. My back's, as already said, my back's fine. My ankle, well, both my ankles are fine. My right knee was giving us a bit bother the other week, which is not the knee I normally I've had bother with it. It's normally my left knee which I have a lot of bother with, but my right knee uh, was giving us a bit pain and swelled up a little bit, and I went to the doctors about, and he said I just pulled. He said I think you've just pulled a muscle. Just told us to wear a light support on, which I was doing anyway. After about a week, it was fine. That's no problems now. So I'll show you how I'm getting around. Just move the chair out the road. As you can see, I'm still like got a bit of a limp with this leg, but it's mainly down to the stiffness. I'll show you. Like, see, I've just got trousers on, but I can like bend it like about like that without any major pain. But I can't like really bend it any further because it really starts to hurt. Whereas like this leg, just move that over so I can rest on it. Like this knee, like I can bend it like pretty much all the way. I'll show you my ankle. And just got a sock on. Oh, sometimes when I first sit down, getting my knees. So let's say I have a bit bother with my knee getting it going. There's nothing a lot they can do about that. It's down to the wear and tear in the knee. One doctor says there's arthritis there, one doctor says there's not. So at the moment, it's not at the level where they need to look at doing any more surgery. But what they've said is be careful because if I injure it or anything like that, I could, like a minor injury to you could end up like finishing my knee off and end up having to have, either major recon surgery or possible knee replacement, which for someone in the mid 40s, like I'm 45, for someone of that age that don't like doing that type of surgery, if I can, but don't like doing reconstructive surgery at that age because they say it's not really worth it. But knee replacement surgery at that age, you're a bit young because they say, 15 to 20 year probably out of a knee. The younger you are when you get it first replaced, the less time it'll last because you're generally more active. So, and you can only actually have it done 3 times apparently. So, what they've said is if they done it now for me, I would probably need it done when I was 65, 60 to 65, and probably about 80 again. And then after that, well, obviously, but if it lasted 15 to 20 years, I'd be 100. So, but that's how I'm doing. Leon Foot guys, sorry you're having problems with your ankle again. Obviously, I watched your video the other day. Obviously, I've got new friends on YouTube now. Josh Beaton, I hope your knee continues to give you no problems. Tomahawk, I would like to see a video on how your knee's doing. I know you did say you were going to post in March. You didn't, but whether or not you just didn't have time. I'd like to see a the final update video on your knee. Hope it's still doing all right. But what I would say to anyone out there is, if you've had a bad knee injury, and you could always have weakness in that knee. So always remember, be careful, especially if you're sort of doing sport. When you first go back into playing, it's always worthwhile investing in a knee support. If it's been a bad knee injury, it's probably quite well, investing maybe 20, £30 and getting like a stabilised knee support or something with stays in where you can actually remove the stays as you get more into the sport again and gradually reduce down the type of support that gives you. That helps prevent you re-injuring. Getting an injury and say wearing like a heavy type of brace or something like that, and then going down to say a lightweight knee support or nothing. When you first go down, you've got quite a good risk of injuring that knee, or ankle, whatever it is. So just remember, guys, be careful out there. Once you've been injured, you are more likely to be re-injured. So always also please do remember, warm up properly, and don't if you got a knee problem and your knee's giving you a bit discomfort that day, just miss that game out. It's not the end of the world. You could miss one game and play the next week, or you could play that game and re-injure that knee and be out 6 months or for good. You know, I know I'm giving advice which I didn't listen to when I played. I wish I had. Having said that, majority of knee problems I've had over the last 5, 6 years have been not really down to. The first video I done was me walking and tripping up and injuring my knee. So that was nothing to do with sport. I was still playing sport. I played sport the Sunday before, no problems. So it's just one of them things. So please be careful out there, guys. Anyone got any questions? Please feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them. Thank you, and goodbye for now.